No one saw it coming. For weeks, rumors had been swirling. Whispers of a secret romance, mysterious sightings, and a sparkling ring spotted on that finger during one of Sam Heughan's recent public appearances. Fans dismissed it as another baseless headline. After all, the Outlander star had always been private, famously elusive when it came to his love life. But then, during a charity gala in London, the man himself dropped the bombshell that sent shockwaves across Hollywood. Standing before a crowd of reporters, flashing cameras, and adoring fans, Sam paused mid-speech, smiled knowingly, and said the words no one was prepared for. "Well," he began, glancing at the floor for a moment before looking straight into the crowd, "I suppose it's time I tell everyone the truth. Yes, I'm getting married." The audience gasped. There was a split second of stunned silence before the room erupted into chaos, applause, cheers, and frantic whispers blending into a blur of disbelief. The MC tried to recover, stammering, "Wait, you're serious?" Sam laughed softly. "I wouldn't joke about this. I'm happier than I've ever been." Within seconds, every news outlet in the room was live tweeting the moment. By the time the event ended, the internet had already exploded. Sam Heughan confirms he's getting married. Fearful face ring. The Scottish heartthrob is officially off the market, loudly crying. Who's the bride? Is it Caitriona Balfe? In less than an hour, hashtags like #SamHeughanWedding, #WhoIsTheBride, and #CaitrionaReaction were trending globally. But the world wanted answers, and fast. For years, fans had speculated endlessly about Sam's romantic life. He'd been linked to models, actresses, even co-stars, but he always managed to keep the truth hidden. His undeniable chemistry with Caitriona Balfe had fueled nearly a decade of rumors. Entire fan communities were built on the fantasy that Jamie and Claire might someday be real off-screen. Now, with one single sentence, Sam had reignited that obsession. Entertainment outlets immediately flooded social media with side-by-side photos of Sam and Caitriona, headlines screaming, "Did Caitriona know? Wedding rumors confirmed, but is his bride who we think?" For 24 hours, speculation ran wild. Some claimed the pair had finally decided to make their love official after years of secrecy. Others insisted Sam's fiancée was a mystery woman, someone far removed from the glare of Hollywood. But the confusion only deepened when Sam, during a short backstage interview after the gala, dropped another cryptic statement. When asked if Caitriona was the lucky one, he chuckled softly and replied, "She'll always be one of the most important people in my life. But this is different. She's someone who's been by my side for years. Just not in the way people expect." The interviewer froze. "So you're saying it's not Caitriona?" Sam smiled again, that teasing, heart-melting grin that made millions fall in love with him, and said simply, "You'll find out soon enough." That was all it took to send the internet into full meltdown mode. Fan pages dissected every possible clue. One Reddit thread amassed over 50,000 comments in hours, analyzing recent photos, podcast appearances, and every word Sam had ever said about relationships. Some users swore they'd seen him out in Edinburgh with a mystery brunette. Others theorized it was someone from the Outlander crew, maybe a costume designer, a makeup artist, or even a longtime assistant. One viral TikTok with over 3 million views claimed to have solved the mystery. It's his best friend. The one who's always been there quietly in the background. He's finally choosing real love. Meanwhile, Caitriona Balfe remained silent. No statement, no posts, nothing. But that didn't stop paparazzi from ambushing her outside a studio in Dublin. When asked about the wedding, she smiled politely and said, "I'm just very happy for him. He deserves love." Then, with a knowing look, she added, "And whoever she is, she's a lucky woman." That single clip only deepened the mystery. Fans dissected every word, every expression. Did Caitriona know the bride personally? Was she hiding something? Or was this truly a case of Sam finding love in an unexpected place? By evening, Tabloids were calling it the wedding announcement that shook Hollywood. Entertainment journalists described it as the most shocking romantic twist of the year. Even celebrities chimed in. Jamie Dornan tweeted, "Congrats, brother. Never thought I'd see this day, tears of joy ring." But beneath all the chaos, one question remained unanswered. Who is she? Because if Sam Heughan's confession was shocking, the truth about his bride would soon prove to be even more unbelievable. The world didn't have to wait long for the next bombshell. Just 3 days after Sam's unexpected announcement, every entertainment outlet on the planet was in full frenzy mode. Headlines screamed in all caps. Sam Heughan's secret bride revealed? Is the Outlander star marrying a fan? Hollywood in shock as Heughan's fiancé mystery deepens. Reporters camped outside his hotel. Drone footage of Scotland's rolling highlands, rumored location of the upcoming ceremony, flooded social media. Every woman Sam had ever been photographed with suddenly found her name trending. But when the truth finally came out, no one, not even the most obsessive fan, could believe it. It started with a photo. Early one morning, Sam posted a picture on Instagram. The faint outline of 2 hands intertwined against a sunrise over Glen Etive. The caption read only, "My forever begins here." Within minutes, fans zoomed in, enhanced, and analyzed every detail, and that's when someone noticed a familiar bracelet on the woman's wrist. It was identical to one worn by a quiet figure fans had seen many times. A woman named Charlotte, a longtime member of Sam's charity foundation, My Peak Challenge. Charlotte wasn't an actress, or a model, or a celebrity. She wasn't even part of the Outlander production team. She was a humanitarian. Someone who had worked behind the scenes with Sam for years, organizing fundraisers, helping children's hospitals, and quietly supporting every cause he championed. As the story spread, an insider close to Sam confirmed the truth. Yes, it's Charlotte. They've been together privately for years. She's been with him through everything, quietly, without fanfare. This isn't Hollywood love. This is real love. The internet exploded. I'm actually crying. He chose someone genuine. This is the plot twist none of us saw coming. Of course it's her. She's been there all along. For many fans, the revelation was both shocking and deeply moving. They had expected a glamorous actress or a famous name, but instead, Sam had chosen someone outside the spotlight entirely. It made sense, in a way. Sam had always valued privacy, authenticity, and kindness over fame. And now, the world finally understood why he had kept this relationship sacred. Meanwhile, Caitriona Balfe finally broke her silence, and her response was pure grace. During a red carpet interview in New York, a reporter nervously asked, "How do you feel about Sam's engagement?" Caitriona smiled, her eyes warm and sincere. "I couldn't be happier for him," she said. "Sam deserves someone who brings him peace, and she does. I've met her. She's wonderful." The interviewer blinked. "Wait, you've met the bride?" Caitriona nodded. "Yes, she's been part of his life for a long time. What they have is real. It's love in its purest form." That moment went instantly viral. Fans flooded her comments with heart emojis, praising her loyalty and grace. "The way she supports him. This is friendship goals," one wrote. Another added, "Now we understand why they've always called each other soulmates. It's not romantic. It's something deeper." Then came the wedding. The ceremony took place in a small stone chapel on the outskirts of Inverness, surrounded by the Scottish Highlands that had defined so much of Sam's journey. It was private, intimate, just family and close friends. No paparazzi, no press, only the sound of bagpipes echoing across the hills. Sam wore a traditional tartan kilt. His bride, radiant in a simple ivory gown, carried wild heather and white roses, symbols of luck and devotion in Scottish tradition. According to guests, when Sam saw her walking down the aisle, he teared up instantly. "I never thought this day would come," he said during his vows. "Fame gave me everything, but you gave me peace. You saw me when the world only saw Jamie Fraser." His voice trembled. You're my quiet place in a noisy world. And for that, I'll love you for the rest of my life." The guests were in tears. Caitriona herself attended, sitting quietly near the back, smiling through glassy eyes. When Sam and Charlotte exchanged rings, she was the first to stand and applaud. Later that evening, Sam posted a final photo. The two of them walking hand in hand through the misty hills, with the caption, "She's not from Hollywood, she's from home." That line alone broke the internet. It was quoted by news outlets, printed on fan art, and even trended as a hashtag. #FromHome. Symbolizing a love story rooted not in fame, but in authenticity. As fans across the world celebrated, one comment under Sam's post captured the emotion best. "He didn't choose a movie star. He chose his heart, and that's why we've loved him all along." In an age of publicity stunts and temporary romances, Sam Heughan had done something rare. He'd fallen in love quietly, sincerely, and completely. And for millions of fans who had followed his journey from the very beginning, this wasn't just a wedding. It was the ending, and the beginning, of a story they would never forget. Because sometimes, the most unbelievable love stories are the ones that are finally real.